Shalom. Once again, I want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakdash, double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone. Salutation to your brothers who's pushing this word in the four corners of the earth. Know the hopefully elect. Shalom. This is Brother Aria again from GMS Guyana. Just here with a quick lesson, straight to the point. Right? So this is Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 26. It says, "For among my people are found wicked men, they lay wait as he that setteth snares, they set traps to catch men." So among this whole Israelite thing, among the brotherhood, there's wicked men. In Israel there's wicked men that set in snares and trap to catch men. And these snares and trap that they set in, is based upon their sweet words and doctrine that everything is going to be all right, and to Jacob trouble is not going to come. The RFID chip is not the mark of the beast. You could have sex on the Sabbath day. Cornelius is not an Israelite. Trinidadians are the tribe of God. And all these things is snares and trap that is being set, right? And it's being set by people that know that they're Israelites. So I'm gonna read it again. It says, for among my people are found wicked men who lay wait as he has set snares, they set up traps to catch men. And these guys, they're nothing but false prophets, right? And when Yahweh Shai was on scene, he told us to be aware of these men, be aware of these false prophets, right? And he said this is the book of Matthew chapter 7 verse 13. Matthew 7 and verse 15 says, "Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves." So they come with the fancy garment and the fancy head wrap, and everybody looking all unique, but inside they are raving wolves. It says, "Beware of the false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing." So they come in and saying, yeah, all of these Israelites, coming with the sweet words, but deep down inside they're raving wolves. They're just looking for devour and capitalize on whatsoever could benefit them in this carnal world that we're living in, mostly money. See your next precept. Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 15. Jeremiah 14 and 14, it says, then the Lord said unto me. So this is the Most High talking to the prophet Jeremiah. And Jeremiah, you know, Jeremiah was a real prophet that was sent by the Most High, right? So the things that Jeremiah prophesied wasn't Jeremiah wasn't liked for the things he said. You know, he wasn't talking sweet words. He was talking the words the Most High put in him to speak, right? This is Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 14. It says, then the Lord said unto me, the prophet that prophesy lie in my name, and I send them not, neither have I commanded them, neither speak unto them. They prophesied unto you a false vision. Now, by you saying that Jacob's trouble is not going to come and everything is going to be all right, you know, there's a false vision. Precept saying Proverbs, where there is no vision, the people perish. The vision that you're supposed to get in your head is that, you know, all hell is going to break loose, you know, and by you doing what the Most High self do, you know, he's going to have mercy upon you, and you're going to be delivered, right? She said, where there is no, the precept said, where there is no vision, the people perish, right? He said, they prophesy unto you a false vision and divination, and a thing of naught, and the deceit of their heart. So in their heart, because they're comfortable in this society, they're comfortable in this world, they don't want these things to come. So they're gonna prophesy the deceit of their own heart, because they know that once these things come, all these riches that they got can go down the drain. Right? Verse 15 says, therefore, thus said the Lord, concerning the prophet that prophesy in my name, and I send them not. Yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in the land. By sword and famine shall they be consumed. So the same things that they telling their congregation that not gonna come and not gonna happen, by these same things the Most High is gonna plague them with. And it goes on to say that not only them, right, but those also that follow, right? It says, and the people whom they prophesy, it says, and the people to whom they prophesy shall be cast into the streets of Jerusalem because of the famine and of the sword, and they shall have none to bind them. It says, they shall have none to bind them, their wives, nor their sons, nor their daughters, for I will pour their wickedness upon them. You know, so by you blindly following these guys, this is exactly what the Most High gonna pour the wickedness upon you. You know, kind precept say, wherever a man sow, this we can reap. Right now, in these days, because Jeremiah made it clear, right? Same book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 28. Let me read for us here. Because back then, Jeremiah was doing this, you know, and if Jeremiah is back here today, he's gonna be doing the same thing, right? This is Jeremiah 28 and verse 8. The prophet that have been before me and and before thee of old both prophesy against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of the evils and of pestilence. So these were the real prophets gonna be telling you about. These were the real prophets gonna be preparing the people for, right? Of great countries, you know. The great country right now on the face of the earth is America, aka Babylon. These we prophesying against countries and against kingdom. America is a big kingdom of war, of race war, of a man desire to go into a city and can't go into a city, you know, of pestilence, of famine, of the terrorists to come, right? So anyway, God's willing, the point was made. You know, just gonna leave it there. Just want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yeshai, Ba'ashem Rakakdash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone who rule well. Salutation to you brothers who's pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. Till next time.